Roma
Roma.
wins. Jose
Ooh.
Mourinho.
Roma wins this year.
Tammy Abraham has like a what leading scorer in the Serie A over Ronaldo.
That is a crazy prediction, Camille.
But
And
hey,
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Futbolnation Podcast, pure football. I'm going to be speaking about everything that's been happening around the world about football. So I think the opening week has been amazing. A lot of surprises, especially from Brentford, surprise win. And then we joined here by Kenny and Andrea. So let's get it going. What's up,
isn't
guys?
that right,
How was your
Fatawi?
weekend?
Camille, absolutely spot on prediction for the Arsenal Brentford game. I was shocked seeing it.
yeah, I mean, I watched like all the games. I watched the Brentford last season when they played in the Championship, and I mean, Arsenal. I just knew they were going to come out like sluggish, and Brentford just took their chances. Two good goals, and we deserve a win.
Tough weekend ahead for Arsenal as they face Chelsea this weekend. And Chelsea, your boys Fatawi are looking pretty good. They're looking
Yes,
like
sir.
they're probably one of the favorites. But
Yeah, they just signed me.
I gotta show y'all, man.
hey, we'll get into it. We'll get into the
Yeah,
Premier League
see over there, they're back.
And first and
Best team in the world.
first, sad news in the football world in this last week. Gerd Muller, the Bayern Munich and German legend, has passed away. What a legend! Set the record for the German team and Bayern Munich team. Yes, Lewandowski might have broken some of his records, but he has changed the German football and set the records for the new generations. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, yeah, he was one like arguably Germany and Bayern Munich greatest like player, I would say. I mean, he's not well known because he was playing for a while, but he had like what 120, no, 1,251 goals in like 900 and something games. Like that's amazing for Bayern, and he had like
Official?
61 goals. Yeah, it's literally like in the. I saw it on the YouTube video today. I didn't think it was real, but it's
Ah.
actually real.
Why doesn't he have the
That
record?
does sound like a lot.
I
So
know.
go search it up.
You should have
Go search it up right now, and you see.
But like
Muller,
Ronaldo has
one-
officially, Ronaldo holds the record right now for the
Yes,
most
he's
goals.
right. 1,251 goals in 998 games for Bayern.
Yep.
That's so
68 goals in 62 games for
For
Germany,
Germany.
as well. So yeah,
And
He's a-
that's from
he's a
and
great
that's from a right source, Bundesliga.com,
yep.
And
So I told you.
yeah,
But
may
like,
rest in
why
peace.
doesn't he have the record? I'm confused.
We'll get into that later, Fick. What's your thoughts
Yeah.
on Gerd Muller?
I think he was an amazing player. Like one of his records stood for a long time before Lionel Messi broke them, I think. And then I think that's one of the reasons Lionel Messi has his T-shirt and stuff in the
In the Bayern
Bayern
Munich,
locker
yeah,
room.
in the
Yes.
Allianz Arena, yeah.
I think he was one of the best, if not the best, German player. So may he rest in peace.
Yeah, for sure. And since we're in the German league right now, we're talking about the German legend. Bayern Munich tied on Friday on its opener. Did y'all watch any highlights of it? What did y'all think of their tie?
I mean, I did. I watched the highlights of the game. I mean, I expected it. Like it's a first game of the season. Like I think they just like were like unfit. It's just their just come back from the like preseason and stuff. And they just need to get their mojo. Just getting a couple games. You saw they beat Dortmund yesterday.
Yeah,
They won the
in
Super
the
Cup.
Super Cup,
So
yeah.
I think it's just a matter of time. They're gonna win the trophy again. It's like it's Bayern's league, so it's just like a one-off game. They'll be fine.
Fatawi?
I think it was because like they were getting used to the new manager, and then I think just the ways of the new manager and players getting used to each other. I think because I think they lost and drew off all their preseason games too, so I wasn't really surprised. But they did a big comeback on the cup final they had with the Dortmund, so I wasn't surprised.
Yep.
It was a good performance from them.
Yeah, Bayern did look shaky, but Borussia Mönchengladbach came out very, very tough. One of their players, Thuram, I believe it was his name, he was killing their defense. But yeah, after that, yesterday versus Dortmund, complete different gameplay and everything. And we'll get into Dortmund, for example. Like Dortmund's opening the Bundesliga. Haaland, amazing performance with, I believe, 2 goals, 3 assists, or 3 goals, 2 assists. How was that?
I think two
Yeah, I
goals.
mean,
Yes.
She's 2 goals, 3 assists. Yeah, two
Yeah,
goals,
2 goals, 3
3 assists.
assists. So that was amazing. But
I mean, with Holland, he doesn't surprise me anymore. Like him and Mbappe, like I
They're
think
going to get the goals.
they're going exactly. And also, I think if you look at Messi and Ronaldo, it's consistency. You know, they are consistent every single year, and we're becoming to see like Messi and Ronaldo's they're slowly going down. So now it's the rise of Mbappe and Holland, and if they can stay consistent, they can be the next Messi and Ronaldo. I
Yep,
think
I
so.
do see that as
If
well.
they just stay consistent and keep their numbers up, which Holland is doing anyway, then like Mbappe will in the French league. I think it's only a matter of time they're gonna take over from Messi Ronaldo for sure.
Yeah, 100%. For me, Dortmund's performance, yes, they scored 5 goals, but their defense looks shaky. Like even the goal they conceded versus Eintracht Frankfurt, um, it was their own goal. They're very shaky on the defense. They need defenders to challenge Bayern. Like as we saw yesterday in the Super Cup, Bayern just walked over their defense.
Yeah.
Even defensive mistakes. But yeah, I still wouldn't change my prediction after week 1 in the Bundesliga. I still think Bayern got it.
Yeah, they're just gonna get
Yeah.
down the roll.
Yeah, I think Levy's dominance in the game just tells you like their defense needs some work, and then Lewandowski's back on track. People would think like, oh, it's new season, he may be done, but I think he's still showing that he's bossing it around. Even though you got young Haaland right there, I think Levy still got it for the season. Maybe
for
one,
sure.
for sure, we don't know, but I think it was a great performance from. Bayern and then Dortmund, I think they can become the underdogs. I think throughout the season, maybe if they do like some like focusing on the defense and work on it, I think they can catch up. But I think Bayern still got it. Maybe.
Yeah,
think
for
I don't
sure.
think that.
Anything else about the Bundesliga?
Not much.
And now we transition to the La Liga. What were your thoughts on La Liga this weekend? On this past weekend?
I mean, it was a great performance by. I mean, I only watched the Barca and the Real Madrid highlights, and the two games that I've seen for Barca, Memphis did a great job. He had a great assist to PK, and I mean, shout out to PK for what he did for them. The salary, and made it possible for the players to register. And it was a great performance by Barca. It was 4-2, but still,
it was a great performance by Barca. Their defense did look a little shaky though.
Yeah, it was. And for Real Madrid, I watched that game as well. And I mean, Hazard was amazing. He had like one assist, but he was like looked like his old self. Bale was playing good as well. I think the Ancelotti, coming back, he gives them like a motivation, and they played really well. So it will be interesting to see how they perform next week.
Fatawi?
For the La Liga, I think La Liga is going better than I expected it would. Barca is doing better job than I expected. Even Real Madrid, I think there's still a bit of motivation going on since we have like young kids coming up from La Masia and stuff. But I don't think it still changed the fact that I think Laporte announced that they are 1.2 billion in debt. So we'll see how that works for them because they don't have Messi to blame all of a sudden now. But performance-wise, I was surprised by PK's performance. He did better than I would expect usually. And Memphis, great first performance, I would say. And Real Madrid looking good. We'll see how Atletico carry on, though. I still think they are the favorites, even though they may not have had an outstanding start. I think they're still gonna go though for it.
Well, so, Atletico, I believe, won. So
yes,
but I thought they tied.
Oh, they tied.
I think.
No, they won 1-0.
Okay. It was a different game.
Sure.
Yeah, they won 2-1, and
yeah,
I must.
It was 1-1 the game I saw.
Yeah.
That Correa, what was his name? I forgot his name. He scored.
Correa scored 2, so we'll see. We'll see with Atletico. I still think Madrid are favorites for that. But yeah, that's it with La Liga. PSG's dominance. What do you all think about that 4-2 winner over the weekend?
I mean,
what else do you expect without Messi, Ramos, or
they sat like all their starters, everyone. It was that was like their C team, and they still won 4-2. Yeah, they had bench players on the team. Like some of those players, Draxler on them. I don't even know why he's still there. He should look for him away because when Messi and everyone comes back, he won't even get game time.
That's true. They got a good bench too, so we'll see how they move on. if they don't win the league, that will be it for Pochettino, I think.
Yeah, he'll that'll haunt him for the rest of his career.
Yeah. Well, we got a new league starting this weekend. The Serie A kicks off. So, what are your predictions and anything interesting you want to talk about the Serie A?
Let me
A lot of transfer have happened in the
Yeah.
Serie A lately.
let me talk a little bit about PSG. I think they are putting a lot of pressure on Pochettino, even though he has all these players. You don't even know if they how they're gonna work together. There's a lot of pressure,
For sure.
which is I don't think it's fair. But I think they have a good start without even their players. You saw the celebration from the TikTok star. I don't know if you guys saw that. You guys saw it?
Yeah,
Uh,
the guy that looks yeah, he's French.
Um,
He always just like yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, they stole. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
but
was-
now back to Serie A. Let's go for a wild prediction. Any wild predictions? Who's gonna win the Serie A?
Roma
Roma.
wins. Jose
Ooh,
Mourinho.
Roma wins the
Tammy
Serie A.
Tammy Abraham has like a what leading scorer in the Serie A over Ronaldo.
That is a crazy prediction, Camille,
But
and
hey,
I
we'll
was gonna
see.
go for Rome too. I don't know about Tammy Abraham being the top scorer, but I'm not sure. I don't think I have a prediction who's gonna win it, but I do have a prediction who's gonna be the underdogs, and that's Rome. I don't know. I just Mourinho is known for crazy things like that, so I think he's gonna do a good job.
I think Juventus will smash the Serie A. I don't think Milan might be the closest threat because Inter lost Lukaku, their biggest threat, and Hakimi and the defense. I think Juve walks through it this year. By March or April, they'll be crowned champions. Ronaldo will probably be top scorer. And yeah, Roma will be my underdogs too. I think they'll sneak in the top four. The way I have it, it'll be Juve, Milan or Inter second and third, and then Roma will sneak in fourth. Napoli, Lazio, and Atalanta will maybe contend with Roma, who gets that fourth place. But other than that, that's my predictions for.
I think it's gonna be Roma, Juventus, AC Milan, Atalanta, and Lazio.
Oh, so you think Inter's gonna be sixth or
Yep.
below?
They lost literally every. You lost Akeem, your best right back. You lost Lukaku, your best
Lukaku.
striker. The two of the
But
best players on the team. And Ericsson is hurt. Ericsson is also hurt as well.
Ericsson, yeah, but Dzeko is gonna be Inter striker. Yes, he's not Lukaku, but Dzeko, he's a veteran of the Serie A. He's been with
Yeah.
Roma for a while and he knows the game. So
I mean,
it's gonna be interesting how he's gonna perform.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
mean,
it's gonna be that big of a deal from Joko going there. We saw what he did in Rome. Like he didn't do much last season, to be honest. So I don't
He's
think
getting
it'll be
old, you know.
any difference.
Yeah, but he'll be there for the
Yeah, I
players.
don't think it's gonna
We'll
make any
see. We'll
difference.
see.
But I think
I-
it's the first place is gonna be either Rome or AC Milan. AC Milan, they got Giroud, and he scored 2 goals.
That's the
Yeah.
thing. AC Milan do look. That's why I think AC Milan got
Yeah.
Giroud and any other players that they get this summer.
Not that I have heard of,
That
but
Giroud is their main signing, but
Yeah.
There's
yeah,
some other signs on the radar, not the big ones.
Milan could contend for the Serie A, but I still think Juve got it. Fatawi, you don't even think Juve will make it top two?
I think they might get a second spot. But at first spot, I'll go for Rome or AC Milan. Third place, Juve, or they might swipe up to the second spot if they do really good and fix up their stuff. Even though they signed Locatelli, so we'll see how
That's
that
what I'm
works.
saying. They signed Locatelli, so if that works, I think they walk through it. Locatelli had an amazing Euros. That game versus Switzerland with those 2 amazing shots he scored.
Mhm.
I do think Juve got it. Juve got it. Ronaldo top scorer adds to his legacy. This Ronaldo things.
We
But
know
they
you will
also-
never
they-
pick either
They
anybody.
they also have Morata as a striker as well. So
They
Yeah,
still
we'll
have him.
see. Yeah. They still got him. We'll see
But Andrea, let's talk about Andrea's prediction with Ronaldo. You will never pick anybody over Ronaldo in a league that's Ronaldo is in. So I don't think.
I mean, the numbers don't lie for themselves, but
I think it's a bit biased, but okay.
I think Ronaldo is the
I
greatest of all
support you,
time.
Fatawi.
Yes.
Hey, it is what it is. But yeah,
Yes.
Milan will be the toughest opponent for Juve. I'll say
Agreed.
that Milan will be the toughest. We'll see. I'm excited to see how that goes. Okay. Well, I think that wraps it up with Serie A. All right,
Jose
next.
Mourinho, we go.
Yes, Jose Mourinho will be interesting on what he does. Okay, EPL review. Let's get into it. But Camille, let me see that flag behind your head. Let's go.
I
Okay.
had mine ready in case y'all want to bring in that.
Hey,
So-
hey, listen. We
So-
scored 5 goals.
But at
Big
the same
Rome
time,
is coming to Chelsea,
but
guys.
at the same time, they didn't concede a goal to Andrea.
That's true, but
We conceded one.
we conceded an amazing goal. Leeds scored an amazing goal.
Oh yeah, that goal was like
That's unsavable.
You know-
That's top bins.
he only celebrated for like 2 seconds because he got like he was involved in the next 2 goals.
Yeah.
The Greenwood one he got lost the ball, then he tried to stop the Bruno Fernandes shot and he was on the line. So,
Exactly, but that's not the point. The point is, I was very impressed with United's performance. However, it still doesn't change my prediction that I locked in last week. I still think City will be favorites to win. However, Chelsea might do it this year. Chelsea might do it with the signing of Lukaku, but I'll be honest with you. I need United to play a few more games to see if they're actually going to contend. But City's still my favorite to win it.
I think if Ollie can like offload like some of the players who's not like the thing is the players that we have is like they have ridiculous wages and no team wants them. Phil Jones is on like 200K a week. You know who's gonna sign Phil Jones?
He's trash.
Pereira is acting like he's like prime pearl or something. He's not like amazing player. So like these players we should offload. You think Dan James starts in any Man City team or like even for Tottenham? Exactly. So I think if Ollie can just get rid of those like players, the ones that we don't really need, and like get some funds from the board and sign a defensive mid, I 100% believe we can win the title because the team is already set.
I mean, the way you write it, I write it too. I hope you're right with your prediction that they're gonna win the league that you made last week. I just don't see it yet. Yes, they played beautifully. They linked up good. They looked motivated, but it's a long season.
It's only Leeds. And Leeds play in a unique way. They have like, man.
We'll see with Southampton this weekend.
Yeah.
We will see. We will see. I'm disappointed in Andrea not being biased to City, going for City for the rivals. Come on, mate.
Yeah.
Mate,
a plastic fan.
Mate, I'm judging it based on performance and paper. Yes, we'll get into the Tottenham and City game, but before we get there, Arsenal shocking loss. Like, what does Arsenal do? I said Arsenal will make it to top 5.
Okay, let me go on that one. Arsenal signing Ben White for 50 million. What are they thinking?
Mate,
Euros, I'm telling you, man. This tax is crazy.
I said Arsenal will be top 5, and after that performance, I don't even think they'll be top 10. Like Arsenal,
relegation zone.
I predicted they'll be top 5. We'll see. I don't think so. Arsenal, that was pitiful.
Brentford is not a bad team. I told you guys before. I predicted
it's not, but it's their first Premier League game.
But again, they were playing like that. That's not their first Premier League game ever. They're amazing.
I agree with Kenny. You remember what they said? They said this may be a crazy thing, but if you don't dream big, what are we here for? They said that's aiming to win the league. That's
exactly. They said it. They said it. Leicester 2.0.
Yes, 2.0, bro.
They
could. I wouldn't be surprised. And then one thing about Man United I wanted to bring up early on: the players that are on bench that are acting like they prime Perlo, whatever they are. I don't know if this is true, but I heard what's his name? Jones. Phil Jones refused to give his number 4 to the starting center back.
I saw it as well. But to be honest,
they should just take it and give it to him. It shouldn't be an option.
Phil Jones hasn't played in ages.
I know. His cow face hasn't been seen in the And then one crazy thing I found out about Man United the other day, they have a player who's getting paid 600 euros a week. I don't know if he still plays, but I found out on the Man United website, he gets paid 31,000 a year. Bro, you get paid more than that working at McDonald's. I don't know what the hell he's doing there, but it was funny, Yeah,
you sent that to the group chat. Fatawi, how was Chelsea's performance? Talk to me.
Chelsea's?
Yeah. Come on, go ahead.
Amazing.
Start bragging about your Chelsea.
Amazing. I'm not even being biased. The goal from Alonso, amazing. Alonso is back. We replaced Willian finally, He's been off diet. Y'all know that. So that goal was amazing. Chelsea are doing good. I'm not even being biased. They did better than I expected. Crystal Palace, I don't know what's wrong with them. They did bad. And we're playing Arsenal next week. Man, we're gonna shit on them. I'm not Ben White, 50 million is not gonna do anything against Lukaku. So I think about the Premier League, there was some crazy games. West Ham, whoa, they shocked me actually. They did really good. Antonio, I think he's one of the best players in the Premier League right now.
Jamaican sensation.
I didn't see him. Did he play?
He plays for Jamaica. He's a Jamaican player.
I mean, the only Jamaican is the only player I see them is 100 meters. So Kenny, better watch out. You should be going there, but that's all I got, I think, for the first week. There was nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, we forgot the juicy match. City versus Tottenham.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. And I predicted that thing.
You did get your point for it.
Who else did?
If Tottenham plays the way they did on Sunday, they'll be a great counterattacking team. But I think also after watching the game and rewatching it, Pep Guardiola did that to Manchester United, played the same exact formation the same way versus United in 2018. No, it was 19 with Ollie, because Ollie beat him like a lot, Pep a lot, and basically the exact same dimension. If you watch the game, you saw how many counterattacks Tottenham had, and in that particular game we played at the Etihad Stadium. It was in 2019 before COVID happened, and Dan James, Rashford had like at least 4 chances in the first 30 minutes to score. We won the game 2-0, but we should have won that. Right, we should have beat them by at least like 6 or 7-0. Like that. I'm not being exaggerating. The chance that we had.
You're talking about the one in Old Trafford or the one in EPL?
No. The one at Etihad.
Oh, the 2-1. It was 2-1. Otamendi scored.
No. They did. It was 2-0. That's a different game, Andrea.
Otamendi scored. It was 2019 December.
Nope.
Yes, it was. They had the blinder at the end of the game. I remember this, Kenny.
Nope.
You can look it up. Look it up right now.
Martial and Bruno Fernandes scored. Bruno scored a penalty, and Martial.
We didn't buy Bruno yet. Bruno.
It's not 2019. It's 2020. It's 2020.
Okay, then it was yes. Then that was
that's what I meant.
Andrea, check your memories.
I said 2019, 2020 season. That's what I said.
So
it wasn't that one.
It was Martial scored, and then Scott McTominay scored from far.
Nope.
It wasn't that one?
No. I said already. It was Bruno Fernandes PK, typically, and a Martial shot.
Martial
I don't remember this.
Yeah. Dan James assist. Dan James actually got assist that game. Anyways, just carry on.
But anyway, something to say about Man United. Amazing performance from Pogba. I know Pogba gets a lot of hate, but if this man carries on like that, one of the best players. Bruno, not too much hype. He just tapped in all the balls that he got from Pogba. I think Pogba should be getting all the credit for that game.
The Bruno Fernandes agenda continues.
He's not a bad player.
Not to mess up what we're talking about. Yes, Kenil, City, yes, Tottenham will be good with the counter if they play like that, but I don't think they'll continue to. We have a fan that's saying they're going to win the league. I don't know what to tell her, but we'll see. Tottenham needs more than that performance because counterattacks could only take you so far.
We saw from our experience before.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. We've played in a team like that. But yeah, no, City, I still think there's favorites. Just bad luck, They had great chances they missed. But we'll see as the season progresses for that. Any other thoughts for week 1?
Son is underrated.
Son is underrated. I agree with you.
He's very much underrated.
I totally agree. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Well, this week, Kenil wins the predictions for week 1. He outscored us by 8-5.
Good job, Kenny.
Good job,
Kenny.
Kenny.
It's just
It's in his DNA, huh?
Yep.
He did work at a coaching camp. I think that helped him a little bit. Did it help you, Kenny?
Just a little bit.
Well, now it's time for
week 2
predictions for week 2. All right.
Let's go.
Liverpool versus Burnley. I pick Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Fadawi?
It's Kenny's. Go ahead, Kenny.
He said it. He said Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Who?
We both said Liverpool.
I can't hear him. He's talking slow. But I think Liverpool. That's it. That's
Okay,
obvious one.
That's all three. Okay, Aston Villa, Newcastle. I pick a tie.
I pick Aston Villa. Liam Bailey's gonna and Danny is gonna be too much for Newcastle.
Okay, Fick.
I'll go with Aston Villa, but if the rumors that Newcastle are signing Muniz is true, Newcastle has it.
Well, you have to pick one or the other. Aston Villa. Or
I said
Newcastle?
West Ham. Aston Villa. I said West Ham. Aston Villa.
Aston Villa. Okay, Crystal Palace versus Brentford. I say Crystal Palace.
Brentford.
Brentford. Still going for them.
Okay. Leeds versus Everton. I say Everton.
Leeds.
I'll go
Sorry.
with Everton. I think they did amazing, and if they keep it up, but I'll
So
go
what
with
do you say, Fatah? I couldn't hear you.
Everton.
Everton. Okay. City versus Norwich. I say City.
City.
That Kenny was going to Norwich. City. I'll go for City.
All right.
Actually, you know what? Actually, I'll go for Norwich. I'm going for Norwich
You
this
picked
game.
Norwich last week versus Liverpool.
Go
you
ahead. Good choice, Kenny.
Make
Is
your
it
final.
a home game? Is it a home game or
It's a home game for City.
It's a home game.
all
for
right, City. Never mind. City.
City.
If it was a Carroll road, I'll pick Norwich. But okay, City.
I mean,
City.
they lost to Liverpool there.
Stop
Okay.
going.
Yeah.
Brighton versus Watford. I got Brighton.
Tie.
Tie.
I got Watford.
Okay. Then we got Southampton United. I got United.
United, of course.
I'll go for United.
Okay, we got Wolves versus Tottenham. I got Tottenham.
Okay.
I think I'm going Tottenham as well.
Tottenham.
I got Sun FC. That's Sun FC right now. I got
Yep.
Tottenham.
So Son FC, Tottenham. Okay, Arsenal versus Chelsea. I got
Oh, wait.
Arsenal 5-0.
What?
Chelsea. Lukaku scored brace,
I'm playing.
and he's gonna drag Ben White like a dog.
I'll be honest with you. Yes, I think Chelsea got it.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
So
Chelsea.
we're all with Chelsea on this one, huh?
All with Chelsea, man. The Blues.
And then our first Monday night game for the season, it'll be West Ham versus Leicester. I put a tie for it.
I think Leicester's gonna be too much for West Ham.
So Leicester wins.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then.
Y'all
That-
sleeping West Ham, bro. Y'all sleeping.
Jamie
Yeah.
party boy.
West Ham.
West Ham.
Yeah, West Ham. I think this week West Ham got it.
That's very interesting that you picked that. We'll see. We have a fascinating weekend ahead of us. We'll also keep an eye on the other leagues around Europe and over the world if there's any big news in the other part of the world or anything like that. Well, other than that, that concludes today's episode. We will see you next week. Peace out. Futbolnation
Thank you for
Podcast.
joining us, guys. And y'all stay safe and watch the games, guys. EPL is fantastic. Yeah. That's all.
Go United.
Go Gators.
Go Gators. That's the wrong football. That's why we say football. Okay. All right. Peace.
Go Minnesota Vikings.